Historical background of the garden. The royal gardens in Hannover Herrenhausen are considered to be one of the most beautiful garden parks in Europe. Originating back more than 300 years, they are an expression of garden art in its finest form. The gardens were originally planned as a pleasure garden for the royal court, were laid down by the Electress Sophie from 1676 to 1714 and today cover an area of 135 hectares. She was once heard to say, "The garden is my life." This garden is home and habitat to many rare plants and trees, the tender green Rococo garden, the noted Renaissance flower beds, the historical hedge theatre adorned in green and gold, one of the highest fountains and one of the largest collections of orchids. All these features make the former summer residence of the Guelph a magical setting which conveys an authentic image of a royal lifestyle in former days. The summer residence of the Royal House of Hanover was destroyed in the Second World War. Now it has been rebuilt on the original site to the original plans and filled with life for modern times. Only the side wings of the palace, which are connected by an underground corridor with one another, are open to visitors to the gardens. For garden lovers, the Berg Garden offers a wide array of plants to discover. Vast numbers of native and exotic plants thrive and flourish in this botanical garden, not to forget that the Berg Garden possesses one of the largest collections of orchids worldwide. The garden, with its close-to-nature configuration, is divided into different areas from prairie to paradise in the presentation of perennial flower beds, with many highlights according to the season of the year. The majestic flowering magnolia trees and rhododendrons in the spring, prairie perennials and grasses in the late summer, swamp and pond scenery of special interest in the winter are just a few examples of the many beautiful aspects to be admired and appreciated. In the glasshouses there are always around 800 flowering orchids and exotic plants from around the world to be seen. For more than 300 years a linden tree-lined avenue leads the way to the mausoleum of the Royal House of Hanover. The Electress Sophie, King George I of England and many of their descendants found their last resting place here. The Georgian garden with its idyllic landscape garden of lawns, shrubberies, tranquil ponds and ornamental bridges is a wonderful setting for a walk to the Wilhelm Busch Museum for caricature and drawing art. Here in Herrenhausen Palace Museum, Hanover's historical museum provides information on the era of Baroque absolutism, on the importance of Hanover around 1700 and beyond. It also looks at the polymath Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz and the legendary Electress Sophie and the period of personal union with England. From 1714 to 1837 the Electorate of Hanover in Great Britain was ruled by kings from Hanover.